Hey guys, I am back and I'm here to tell you a story. It's one of my favorites. I've told it 100,000 times and it's fun every time I tell it, and it's a classic. Have you heard of the Three Little Pigs? Well, that is the story that I am going to tell you. So, once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Now, they were all brothers, and they kind of got along. I mean, for the most part they did, you know, but whatever. Little brother, littlest brother, decided to build a house. And he decided to build it out of straw. Do you know what straw is? It's bedding for farm animals. Now, I think it was just sort of natural for a pig to want to live in straw, so it kind of makes sense to build a house out of straw, don't you think? So that's what he did. He built a house out of straw. He's very proud of it. It's pretty sturdy considering. Well, we'll see. The second brother, the middle brother, he decided to build his house out of sticks because he was just a little bit more woodsy than the other pigs. He kind of liked his forests. So he gathered a bunch of sticks and built a fairly sturdy house out of sticks, the best that a pig can do, considering the fact that they have cloven hooves. Anyway, the third pig, now he was something else. He had some very extreme engineering skills. He built his house out of bricks. Bricks, windows, solid wooden door, chimney and a fireplace, the works. He built a legit house. He was just more industrial than the other two. That happens, you know? So, anyway, these 3 pigs are minding their own business, each in their own little house, in their own little environment that they enjoy very, very much. Now, there was this really big, black, scary wolf. Not really that scary, but scary to pigs. So he came along one day and he came up to the first pig's door, the pig that made his house out of straw, and he knocked on his door and said, little pig, let me come in." And the little pig said, "Not by the hair on my chin. And so the wolf said, "Well, then I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, and I'm gonna blow your house in." And so the pig was scared a little bit, not sure how the whole house would hold up. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew. The straw house went flat. That's all it took. It was flat as a pancake, and the little pig was like, "Oh, shoot!" And he went running on his little hooves and to his brother's house, the middle brother, who built his house out of, do you remember? Sticks. Okay, so he went to the stick house. Banged on his brother's door. "Hey, you gotta let me in! You gotta let me in! The wolf just blew down my house, and then I don't have a place to stay. Let me in! He's after me!" And so, you know, little brother opens up and he's like, "Whoa!" Older brother opens up the door and is like, "Oh, come on in. Tell me what happened." "Oh, well, you know, the wolf came along and he blew down my house. He wanted to come in. I don't know why." So they're talking about it, you know, and then they hear this trump from the big black wolf. And he comes up to the stick house and he knocks on that door. And he says, little pigs, let me come in." And the little pig said, "Not by the hair of our chin. And the wolf said, "Oh, then I'm gonna have to huff and puff and blow your house in." So the little pigs were like, "Oh, no." And so the wolf, he huffed and he puffed and he blew. Blew the house down flat. Those sticks just weren't stable enough. Blew the house down flat. So the 2 little pigs were like, "Ah, no!" And they ran on their little hooves, and they ran to their big brother, the industrial brother, the brother that built his house out of bricks. Knocked on his door. Let us in, big bro! Let us in! The wolf is after us!" So Big Bro opens the door. Oh, come on in. Yeah, come on in. So they go in. They tell him the story. They're like, he blew down my house of straw. He blew down my house of sticks. I don't know why he wants to come in so bad. So the wolf finds the brick house. He comes up to the brick house and he knocks on it. And he says, little pigs, let me come in. And the 3 little pigs said, not by the hair of a chinny chin chin. And the wolf said, I'm gonna have to huff and puff and blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew. What do you think happened? Do you think it fell down just like the straw house and the stick house? Nope, it didn't. Because the house is made out of what? Bricks! So, the wolf, his throat hurts real bad. This is a lot of work, you know? And so he's like really frustrated. So he knocks on the door again. And the little pigs are like, go away! And the wolf said, can you just let me in? I can't blow out in the house. Can you just let me in? And the little pigs kind of talk to each other. And they were like, maybe we should find out what he wants. So they said, well, what do you want? And the big black wolf said, I really gotta use your bathroom. So they let him in. He had to use the bathroom. Anyway, that is my version of The 3 Little Pigs. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all.